Alright, welcome to F1 2021. This is going to be a bit of a first impression video of the new F1 game, because a few YouTube videos have been released today, and yeah, I decided to make a bit of a reaction video to record my first impressions of F1 2021. So I haven't seen any YouTube videos yet. This is recorded from Ben's video, which he uploaded a few minutes ago, but I haven't actually seen it yet, so I'm gonna make a bit of a first reactions video based on Tim Marty's video. And here we have the menus in F1 2021. Of course, it's still work in progress, so this game is only going to be released in about 1.5 months time. But straight away, it looks very different to F1 2020. A lot more of a white color scheme, which looks pretty nice, pretty fresh. And yeah, this is the driver career mode. And straight away, you can notice that there are a lot more options actually. Team reclaim rate, resource rate. So you can actually adjust the rate of like your upgrades and things like that. Fault types, fault frequency. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. You can kind of modulate and adjust how the development is going to be. Forecast accuracy. Okay, approximate perfect. Look at that, service type. Okay, we've already had that, I think. Recovery mode. Okay, flashbacks. Car damage rate. Low fuel mode. Restarts. Okay, so I think... Oh, we can actually adjust the difficulty of the fuel mode. I guess that's like the fuel mixtures or something, or even ERS potentially, even though that's not fuel. So, like I said before, I don't know what we're gonna see here. This is the first time that I'm looking at this. So okay, this is all pretty straightforward, choosing your name and nationality number and things like that. Do we have any new nicknames? I don't know. Oh, actually, Benjamin. Yeah, that's definitely a new one. I don't think that was in the game previously. So far, I've always used Skip as my nickname because a lot of friends used actually like to call me that, because I sometimes forget to reply to messages and things like that. So I'm probably going to use it again this year, unless they have something else that's better, but I doubt it. Luckily, number 93 is still available, of course, with no current F1 driver using it. Here we can see all the teams, of course, Aston Martin, Alpine, and well, Uralkali as a new sponsor for Haas, but of course the two new teams of Alpine and Aston Martin, even though they're just rebranded Renault and Racing Points. So here we've got the McLaren with, of course, Danny Rick and Lando Norris, and well, obviously all the 2021 teams and drivers. I've got to say, I quite like the menu actually, with the white and the way you can see the colors and the shapes of the team. So this looks pretty familiar to F1 2020 with the upgrades and yeah, R&D department thing. It looks a bit different actually, because I haven't seen the R&D tree yet like we used to have. It looks a bit more simplified. Front wing main flip. So I guess, yeah, this is the R&D screen, the development upgrades and things like that. It looks a little bit more simple actually than, well, of course the R&D 3 was also pretty straightforward, but looks a little bit different now. You can see the performance shot as well on the bottom. All pretty similar, just in a bit of a different user interface. But it looks pretty nice actually. And this looks very familiar from F1 2020, where you can see the car, yeah, standing in like some kind of studio. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about this. All right, onto the car reveal then, and this all seems very similar, pretty much identical to what it was like last year, which is fine. I mean, things like that don't necessarily have to be changed, so that's all fine. Yeah, identical car reveal animation there. Is the career mode hub going to be any different? No, it's not. Well, there's the answer. We are still in the data center actually, which we've had since F1 2018. But there might have been some other changes in like other parts where you can go. I mean, we're gonna find out. So this is all pretty similar. Ah, look at this. This is very different to what we've had. A new cutscene there with Will Buxton. It was very short, but it looked pretty promising. And we're actually going to go to the driving part now. And yeah, you can see that the on-screen display has changed a little bit. Looks pretty nice, actually. the display which shows the results here also looks a little bit tuned from last year, but not too different as do the menus here with the resource points and the things like that. So yeah, all looking pretty good. But so far we haven't seen anything about the story mode element of the driving career mode. I don't think that's been implemented yet, I guess, for the preview build. And they're actually gonna skip right until the end of the race here, because, you know, in terms of the driving part, we know what the on-screen display looks like now. And other than that, unfortunately, not a cooldown lap or anything after the race. It's still very similar to last year. The cutscene looks a little bit different here with Lewis Hamilton, even though he actually makes the same animation. It's just from a slightly different camera angle. This all looks the same as well from 2020. So it looks like for now, in the preview build, nothing has changed too much, but we haven't seen the actual career mode with the, you know, cutscenes and the story mode and everything like that. So I guess there is still a lot to find out about this game, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this very short kind of first reactions video. The only thing that's really new is like the menus and also the settings for the career mode, which is very nice to see. But anyway, I'm gonna watch a few videos properly now, because like I said, I haven't really watched anything yet. This was the first time that I saw this, but I'm actually gonna watch it with the commentary as well now. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.